Ubia empe baby antina enche kotokohine opimso Otumfour say to the second eba and then ajaboye stronko we are beginning the royal procession of the colorful entry of His Majesty Otumfour say to the second.
Yeah, T, one T, yeah, T.
Hello, hello. The royal procession on the way, commemorating the 100th anniversary of the return of Prempeh I from the Seychelles. And you can see the flag of the Ashanti nation. The flag of the Ashanti kingdom, together with the flag of Seychelles. Nanadam, and then Anya Agosadai, and then Anya Ukudai, and then Ajabai, a double strong cook. Ah, Yadisha, Yanana. King Prempeh I, and they share that William Stronko. Now, Osha flag here, and then Casano, you had better flag a crowd. Nana no Macato, Sir Afrafra, and the ma and quiet a there. And they and Quadana say, Afrafra, Emma, our dear, a sock. And I know man can say. And what I know is Sano. Afrafra, yeah, and the diversity, Eba, and the tea and Casano, Yadi Afrafra. Sansa, Aho, away, Tim, our heart. Jina, and ya, my shampoo, Nijina, and my shampoo, and I, and no more, Akasa Edi, a fame. And there. And then my front so yes I was so we are live on Otumfour Radio and Otumfour TV. We are also live on our YouTube media on Facebook and YouTube. Shall we all arise as we welcome His Majesty Otumfour say to the second. This is the royal entry, a royal procession of His Majesty Otumfour say to the second. This is a colorful entry, and the horns being blown here sums of the spirit of our sisters. The drumming. Sums up the authority of His Majesty Otumfour Otumfour the second. And as I indicated earlier on, Asanteman developed his flag long before the independence of Ghana. Long before.
Baby, out here, I can see Menshia, Budaye, and I also see. And then a dance from Kong. Not Prempeh with the kind. Angels Brunei in the choir or Sabaye. If you or her, prepare Penny. I make it like I say, or Asanteman. New yourself and I. And no, I'm a hero, Otumfour to a baby. If you don't know my when you're banging your soul, if I will show you. But another year, I show us a worship again. And then into a hand Super Island, our dear course, or somebody if you or Asanteman in the associations. Oh, my penny. Oh, if you say, Saraso and Agana, or my penny dada, you ride John and you cook for, or no so, okay, home. That's a warning. Swap your penny prime minister, or no so, our
Behind them, you saw the elders, whose grace and dignity reflect the critical role in safeguarding our tradition. Today you are here, observing the colorful Deba, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the return of King Prempeh from Seychelles. So on behalf of the planning committee, on the 25th anniversary of His Majesty Otumfour Otumfour II, on behalf of the chiefs and the people of Asanteman, I graciously welcome you to this grand Durbar commemorating the 100th anniversary of the return of King Prempeh I from Seychelles. Now let me quickly reflect your mind to the flag of Asanteman. Now this flag was designed long before the independence of Ghana. And there are three colors of the Asanteman flag. And we call it the Ashanti Nation flag. The colors of Ashanti Kingdom have been craftily arranged to mean The rich black man in the forest. The yellow representing our rich gold, reflecting the wealth and the prosperity of the kingdom. And indeed the sacredness of the golden stool that embodies the soul and the spirit of the Ashanti nation. The black represents the spirit of our ancestors and the enduring strength and resilience of the Ashanti people. The green symbolizes the forest, the fertile land of the kingdom, and the agricultural prosperity of the kingdom. It also reflects the growth, the renewal, and the kingdom's connection to nature. So yes, Ashanti was a nation, Ashanti was a kingdom long before the Republic of Ghana. Today we are here observing the elegant pageantry of the 16th occupant of the golden stool, His Royal Majesty Otumfour II, making a royal procession to the Deba ground to stay in state. My name is Kwame Adigra, and I'm here with my adorable Stacy Amoating. And of course, our old boy also here with us, the program's manager of our Pimso, Nana Memoir. And then they say to me because I dare touch you. Hello. You are witnessing the colorful royal dancers of the Mancha Palace. They have traveled far and wide, and on display today are the colorful royal dancers. The royal dancers of His Majesty Otumfour Osei II. Today we are commemorating the 100th anniversary of the return of Otumfour King Prempeh I from exile in Seychelles. We are live on Otumfour Radio and TV. We are live on Ohineba Media on YouTube. And
what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's not that new? What's it just say to us my banana and the other? What about Flava? Man, so say to do our way. Was there to the Nsa? And I saw it in the night. And I say, and I bar, and then two, and the boy say, no more Japanese Papa say, and it's Rudrass say, Rudrass Mamma Jamu, was there 2 years I am Saku for Jana. I wouldn't know him yet. Was there 2 number people in the Pamu?
What's in the bed? So what's
hello?
What's that new? And yet, as some are a man who they do. But hey, Rabba from we have a frappa. I'm a young man, practical go to 1 minute. I am pretty much a food. Who taught them for you? What is the one and young grand tomb? Don't forget the children. One and young grand tomb by the name of Flapport.
These are powerful appellations to the king, reminding the king of the struggles of the kingdom. When the king sits in state, will always be remembered by the songs and the struggles of our ancestors. And these beautiful noise are noise. They are not just noise, they are incarnations reflecting the power, the authority of our ancestors, and reminding the king of his duties and the heritage and the legacies of his forefathers. Today we are celebrating the 100th anniversary, the centenary anniversary of the return of King Prempeh I. Yesterday at the symposium, stories were told about the resilience, the courage, and the diplomacy of King Prempeh I. Stories were told about his exile in Seychelles for 24 years, together with 54 others. Stories were told about Nana Yas Asanteman and Josohima, who also included in the exiles, making it 74 Ashantis fair to reside in Seychelles. Presentations, sketches were made to the events leading to the exile of Prempeh I, his legacies in Seychelles, and indeed his return to the Golden Kingdom. Today we have gathered here to reflect on the diplomacy, the courage, and the resilience of a king who said, no, you can displace me, but you cannot displace the spirit of the Ashanti people. Far away in Seychelles, in the markets of Victoria, you will see beautiful ladies with names like Abena, Sewa, Akoto, Nyako, and Akusia. Far away in Seychelles, at the National Library of Seychelles, you will see a huge section and collections of our king who stayed in Seychelles for 24 years. Today we are commemorating his 100th anniversary of his return here to the Garden City. And it's indeed gratified. We welcome the President of Seychelles, His Excellency Wavel Ramkalawan. His Excellency Wavel Ramkalawan is here with the wife, the First Lady of Seychelles, Her Excellency Mrs. Linda Ramkalawan. We also here with us is the Ambassador of Canada among the delegation. And among the delegation we have Mr. Jonathan Belouise. We have Miss Linda Anesta and Miss Isha Esperon, together with Mr. Kwame Apia and Captain Emil.
Empanyifoɔ Omochia Otumfour Osei Tutu out also me new say Seychelles my penny and an empanyifoɔ.
On the red carpet is His Majesty King Mzwati III, appointed Prime Minister of Eswatini, formerly Swaziland, His Excellency Russell Lamy. On the 3rd of November 2023, His Majesty King Mzwati III appointed him as the Prime Minister of Eswatini, formerly Swaziland. Following the day he officially assumed office on the 4th of November. Prior to his appointment as Prime Minister, he served as the Chief Executive Officer of the Eswatini National Disaster Management Agency, where he was so much instrumental in coordinating responses to in coordinating responses to national emergencies. Indeed, we have a colorful and a vibrant delegation from Seychelles and the Ghanaian ambassador to the Republic of Seychelles. Her Excellency also here with us to celebrate the 100th anniversary of King Prempeh I. Her Excellency Francisca Ashite Odunton is indeed the High Commissioner to Seychelles. Ghana's High Commissioner to Seychelles. Her Excellency Francisca Ashite Odunton. Yes, the name sounds familiar. The face, very, very familiar. She now lives in Seychelles, beautiful country, and indeed, she's always elegant and always adorable. When we were growing up, we grew up with her news on GBC. Now on the red carpet is the leader and the founder for Movement for Change, Honorable Alan Kojo Chamaten. Together with Nana Kofi Senya, Honorable Yawami Asamoah, to pay tribute to His Majesty Otumfour II. At the Consulate of the Republic of Seychelles is the Honorary Consul, His Excellency Kwame Akwa, here to celebrate with us. And indeed, on the streets of Victoria, you see the legacy of King Prempeh I at the National Library of Seychelles. You will see collections of King Prempeh I. By the generosity of His Majesty Otumfour II, I visited the residence of King Prempeh I. A fellowship at the Anglican Church where King Prempeh I was baptized, and indeed I walked majestically on the streets of Victoria in Seychelles. Precious ornaments looted from the corridors of the kingdom, displaced and coming back home safely. And indeed, as eloquently said by the Ghana's High Commissioner to Seychelles, Her Excellency Francisca, we thank God they are all back home. Yes, indeed, we thank God. Many will come. We have the huge assurance that many will come. If you are watching us live, we are here at the Manshia Palace celebrating the return of King Prempeh I, the centenary return of King Prempeh I from exiles. Over the past 1 year, beginning from the 6th of February, the planning committee on the 25th anniversary of His Majesty put along programs and events reflecting the legacies of His Majesty Otumfour Osei Tutu II. The Planning Committee, 1 year ago, in this year, 2024, put up events and programs that reflect the resilience and the heritage of Asanteman. Under the chairmanship of Nana Otumfour II, the Mayene of Asante Jobin, and the chairman.
Na enimguase akanye nintino yensi bitumrika ye dikan na ya bechere mampani enema ti so beto so a na ni wa bechia ni nua no de ensa atunsa yem fefefe enunti na ya dikan abaha wabra onka ye hono enim sesa amre nche bia ebi oba bedru kumase enti Eti Otumfour Achiame enam say you director of culture ewa ha no na ono na ede niema no si no so ba si mi so no na mu ono aka se ne be ya nkoyem eputupuru na bia anomfunfun bia nso enye dan enkobem na me nkoka asem a ebi enye no no mampani akantini se Otumfour Achiame Otumfour ma me kwan a medane akasemu no ama mini aba Teresa Addison na watu waso
Miro Chiame Wadaroma said yera said yera komisa editor yera enimo no ba no beba hwebe no nso awie obeba peja ni mu a anwumre die oni yera ene beti dwuma no she ahoho ye ni monyam yera mampanyini wo ba ye a wakutana nanom tetemro sano pentunsia eye Henderson pentunsia tete Johnny Walker eye Blue Label eno so pentu miensa wine pentunsia yera abu omo ade nana Asanteman abu omo ade yera Achiame abu omo ade nana no Kumase ehemfo bu omo ade abrafo abu omo ade ehinkwa abu omo ade yera Otumfour akrachefo abu omo ade yera Achiame manuasi ena yeba no keterisimu ebinada yebeba na kasiem
yo Otumfour Achiame we no medical krabi na esoso o mampani ma ye no ye ni a ya begino achire o mampani enema no eye owura ohwe Kumasi so Kumasi meyo owura Sampai mrasha badwani a wogina ho ma de hye wo bantema a wono ena ye minister for roads and highways ono so wa ha ina anso eka ye ho ena mpanimfo aka ena ebegina o mampani anemu na ye kire ne niema odi bre ninua Otumfour Osei Tutu abebio yedamase